Okay, let's stop that explosion.
No, we can't do that.
Okay, let's take care of that man in red then.
No, we can't do that either.
We can't do this, we can't do that. What can we do?
We let the explosion happen. Then, we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. And your powers are the key to all of it, Missile.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
We're talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Don't put the pressure on me though, I don't remember how this worked.
We forgore.
I definitely forgore. Is there anything round I can... Not that. There is a ball here, but it's not... Oh, the trash can lid, there's some mice. Oh. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface.
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Rat feast.
Rat feast.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
A bigger commotion, eh?
Well, I did see, I think we could swap this. Yoink.
There they go. Feast. Feast, my
my
beauties.
children.
Oh my god. See, look, we're feeding them. We're not abusing them this time.
We're being so kind to these rats and providing them a delicious feast to make up for all the rat violence we did earlier.
Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion.
They're making that trash can dance.
Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself.
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch. Oh. Trash can lid, going.
Sissel! I've seen this shape somewhere before.
You have?
Ever since I got these powers, I've really been aware of shapes.
The same shape, huh? Where did you see it?
I said I've been aware of shapes, not locations.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
Now that you mention it, I see it too.
Huh?
This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for.
The lid of a trash can. Oh, but it doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. Oh no! Did I need to swap it while I was rolling? Shit.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Damn, I missed my chance then.
Rip.
It's okay. We want to hear all the dialogue anyway.
Yep. Word. We know now.
So I have to save you without the other me noticing. And the moment of truth is just as the explosion occurs.
We can do it, Sissel! I know we can!
The key to success here is this little doggy's powers. Guess I'd better rewind the clock. Alright. We must make the rats feast.
Feast. Feast.
Getting this trash can lid. I swap now? There we go.
Hell yeah.
But not yet. We need... Not yet, right? We need to wait. Okay. Maybe now? Okay, it just let me. I didn't need to
Yeah, I was
actually...
gonna say, it probably would make you time it. Amazing
So-
how none of that debris fell into the hole.
I know, right? Sorry, little pigeon.
Sorry, all your bones are still broken, Cabanella.
As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might hurt. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! Poke. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanella. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me has given the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call. Yeah, he was pretty... Oh, that's... Oh, that phone call. Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be, if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven! What a terrible thing! That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed.
Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage?
I would die for you, Missile.
So would I. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time it's different, right, Cicely?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in White, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought.
To Missile, you are.
To Missile, yes. It's all about Camilla.
You know,
Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella's upstairs, so our first step is to get up there.
Cecil, I'll go up first and wait for you.
zip up.
Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
A good bird.
So I think I can just let her drop me. You've got the grit, little pigeon. I'd better get up there before the little pigeon's strength gives out. Mistle's waiting for me. I'd better hurry. Help!
No, she's doing her best.
Yep, I got dropped. Yep.
Bird says you fucked up.
Oops! Looks like my little pigeon friend ran out of steam. Or maybe that was her way of throwing in the towel. Anyway, I won't get anything done from down here. It all sort of ended before it began this time, didn't it? Maybe I'd better start over.
Hey, don't go working my lovey-dove too hard.
Seriously? His pigeon's name is Lovey-Dove?
That's cute as hell.
It is a cute name. Missile really is best boy.
Missile is the best boy.
Oh, he just shot. And there he goes again. It's really funny seeing from this angle.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I won't be able to get anything done unless I get upstairs.
My lovey-dove was trying to be nice and you had to go and trample on her feelings.
Maybe you should try extending an olive branch to her, Sissel. Right, I'll take that into consideration.
There you are, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
Wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanela without him noticing.
It's even worse than last time.
Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap CR.
Oh man.
Oh, I vaguely think I remember this one.
Knit hat, helmet, book. What can we even swap? We kind of have to do it without him noticing too, so... It's like, I remember the story beats, but I don't remember as much the puzzle beats.
I literally only just remembered how this one goes, and immediately it was like, oh right, this one's goofy.
Oh boy. I might have to wait for him to do something? Hang on. Okay, he's turned around.
Oh, did you see that? That bad Sissel turned around.
Do you have to call him that?
Yes!
But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off me, too.
If you have something to do,
Do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector.
So Sissel, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did the man in white die?
He got shot with a gun.
Gun, huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear that loud bang?
Huh? Oh. Why do they? I don't remember.
Scary.
Oh, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet. Bullet? A little lump of metal. It proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Ah, I get it. It's like a little tiny Mino, right?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though.
In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white. Hey, good news, eh, Whitecoat?
Can't anybody here just call me Cabanella? No, Carbonara.
Carbonara.
I can't swap these because it's not quite the right shape. Even if it's like, I don't know. These two over here kind of have the same shape, but they're too far away from each other, and I don't know what I would be doing anyway. Wait a minute, I think I'm starting to remember, potentially.
Yikes, I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die?
Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all?
Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat.
But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance.
He's going to shoot. It's too late.
Again? I'm going to get shot again? No, wait. Our chance is coming up.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
Yeah, okay, I remembered correctly. It's the bullet.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. The helmet? That still killed him, didn't it?
Oh, you
Yeah.
fucking smashed its whole head in.
Oh, because, yeah, a helmet going at that velocity is still probably gonna fuck you.
Well, that didn't go well.
We tried swapping what we could find, but we just made things worse. Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask. I guess we better look for something softer to swap with.
Oh my god, I remember I did that on the DS too and I lost my mind. It was so funny.
Just fucking smashed his face all the way in.
Oh my god, absolutely caved that man's skull in.
Okay, so the knit hat is on the other side here. I'm assuming the knit hat is probably what we want because that's going to be soft enough. Even fired
Yeah.
at bullet velocities.
Yep.
I'm just trying to remember how to get it over.
Yeah, that's the part I can't quite recall. I was like, okay, I know you have to swap the fucking helmet and the knit hat, then the knit hat for the bullet, but whoops, the nerve operations.
Okay, well, Sissel can't move right now until, bad Sissel knocks the kettle down. Anyway, can we move? Oh, right. He can't manipulate. Hang on. Can I? No, he can't even. Man, his reach is so short compared to, like, missiles.
I know, you get, like, as soon as they give you missiles, suddenly you just feel so spoiled. It's like, why can't I move farther than this?
Okay, that allows me to move as Sissel. Yeah, he literally just got his whole head kind of smushed like a sandwich, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe while his back is turned, I can turn the lamp? Because if I turn the lamp right now, he's gonna notice, but...
Yeah.
It's like, clearly I have to do something while his back is turned. So this allows Sissel to get up here. Hang on, I gotta move Missile. This is what, I remember this. It's like juggling these two around.
Yeah.
I ain't telling. So many mysteries surrounding this old man.
But never mind those. If I rocked this now, would he still notice that? It does make quite a bit of noise if I
don't remember.
I could try. What was that? Oh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Maybe the man in white put a curse on it. Yeah, like a message. Do something to help me. Ooh, that's spooky.
If I have a message for you, I'll tell you myself. Thank you very much.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop messing with the battered old hoist and do something to help me.
You heard him, Sissel.
Oh boy.
It's right there.
I know, if I could get myself over there. It's not like I can swap the helmet with something down here either. Arg. And I can't do anything here when he gets shot, because otherwise I'd hitch a ride on the...
Yeah, that's always what I'm like. Oh, but it's closer now.
It is closer now, and he's got his back to it. Okay. Jiggle?
Yeah, jiggle that hat.
Now it's shaped more like the book.
Oh ho. Oh ho!
We found it. Okay.
Wow, would you look at that? Right on the hook.
I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft.
Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down.
Ah, I thought so. Alright, Missile.
Let's go, Missile.
Let's not cave this man's face in.
Let's not crush his skull into just like a paste.
Oh my god, God. Okay, he did still hit his head on the back there, but he'll be fine.
It was a soft impact.
I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act.
And now I say it again. I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft.
Did I do all right? You did a
good boy.
The goodest of boys.
Boot beanie to the head. You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over.
Goodest boy.
What I saw in these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for.
And our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. That's about the size of it, yeah. We'll believe a story about a manipulator, so we pursued it ourselves. Just the two of us.
I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. I mean, Cabanela still has apparently some broken bones, so...
4 or 5 of them.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How are you feeling, you old crazy character?
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, stay on the ground, bud.
Damn it. You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I'd better talk to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way, I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry. Suppose you were right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there, within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
But what about when he said this? Sorry?
Hugs.
I inhaled water in a weird way earlier.
Ugh, the worst.
Yes. 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. No, it's true. Sissel's in a sticky situation, let's say. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. It is interesting that they show parallels between Jowd and Cabanela both being too green, let's say, too eager to kind of prove themselves, and it led to what happened to Bad Sissel.
Yeah.
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think that what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes.
And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you?
Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life.
Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much.
Of course. Why else, baby?
I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alba. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison?
That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby.
So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions.
What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight.
Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police.
The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished.
leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you in recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch? But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. But when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is only one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove.
So, oops.
I think the slam was implying that he took out the guard, I guess? Question marks? But yeah. Jesus Christ, imagine being that mortician. That medical examiner. Yikes.
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell, and just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police and medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush?
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here.
Well, I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby?
are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla.
It's like at the end, Cavanilla is an interesting character, but he was still attempting to figure things out on his own. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd?
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried.
Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed.
Inspector Cabanela!
Hey, baby. Sorry about the phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So, that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. That's questionable. Anyway. Yikes. Exactly. Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh.
Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it.
Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Jowd. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me, just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd.
Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Are we not gonna call an ambulance for Cavanella, maybe? This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work.
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do? Please?
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Oh, I'm getting a lot of illustrations, okay. Oh, his medical record is also spotless? Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang.
Hello?
This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you.
Tonight, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thanks.
Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. Oh, it's getting late, but we're so close to the end of this game.
I know.
A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. God, that submarine. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind.
thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yanoa was going to surface, confound it.
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. Of course, that's why he shot him.
Yeah.
I have a little something for you. Cabanela has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always proved useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch.
Yes, Inspector Cabanela. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere.
Ah, Sissel, you mean?
You!
You can relax. That's nothing but his shell.
Oh god, imagine. I mean, already this game is very much like if like one thing was thrown off, none of it would resolve. But like, yeah. for all his dramatics, if he smashed that watch, his shell, eh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
Ugh. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it.
That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip?
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer, the source of his powers.
What in the world was that?
The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded as far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
What a mistake to make right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd? Farewell.
What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them and fast.